Who do you think is easier to please in a relationship, men or women?
Definitely men, not this generation of women. This generation of women don't even know what they want.
I agree.
Okay, so why do you think men are easy to please?
Because the men are quite simple. Men treat you the way you present. It's very simple. If you have the house clean, cook for him, put on some lingerie, give him good... I think most men generally would agree that would be enough for them to be happy.
I've been saying it all the time, bro. Men are very simple to satisfy. Ladies, just do these 3 things that this woman mentioned right here, and you will both live a happy life.
An 18-year-old girl tells her mom that she has missed her period for 2 months. Very worried, the mother goes to the chemist and buys a pregnancy kit. The test result shows that the girl is pregnant. Shouting, cursing, crying, the mother says, "Who was the pig that did this to you? I want to know." The girl picks up the phone and makes a call. Half an hour later, a Ferrari stops in front of their house. A mature and distinguished man with gray hair and impeccably dressed in a very expensive suit steps out of it and enters the house. He sits in the living room with the father, the mother, and the girl and tells them, "Good morning, your daughter has informed me of the problem. However, I can't marry her because of my personal family situation, but I'll take charge. If a girl is born, I will bequeath her 2 retail stores, a townhouse, a beach villa, and a $1 million bank account. If a boy is born, my legacy will be a couple of factories and a $2 million bank account. If it is twins, a factory and $1 million each. However, if there is a miscarriage, what do you suggest I do?" At this point, the father, who had remained silent, places a hand firmly on the man's shoulder and tells him, "Then you try again."
Wow, she really trying to get me.
Okay, the thing that you...
What?
You really want to play right now? You ever been blind before? I'm going to take those eyes at your head. Then I'm going to eat them. But then I'm going to spin them back out and I'm going to grill them a little bit with some butter and avocado oil because I'm on a diet. A little bit of salt.
Oh, it feels fucking good. You and your small dick and your pussy way of killing animals, and it feels good. You have all the blood on your face and all the blood on your hands. It feels good with your small dick.
Go. I can guarantee you.
Shame on.
You're disgusting. What do you think you are? You're just a coward. You're a fucking coward. You're a spy. You're some shit. You're embarrassing me. What am I gonna do? Nothing. You're gonna die on your own without fucking custody.
He started before.
Equal rights. What's your belief on equal rights?
Equal, right? Well, we can't be equal because, like, name one female genius. Yeah,
no. It wasn't there's none. It was like that was the most uneducated question I've
Okay, name one. One genius, one female genius, one Einstein.
Okay, I will give you my opinion. Okay, Greta Thunberg.
So a woman called me. She said, "I'm 50 years old. I have 3 degrees. I'm a very successful entrepreneur, CEO, and I want you to know, Dennis, I deeply regret that I followed the feminist advice at college, because when I come home after a successful day at work to an empty home, no husband, no children, no family, it's not good."
So do you ladies feel like women are seriously ready for emotionally intelligent men?
Kitty, what do you think?
Okay, let's talk about what emotional intelligence comes with before we even get into this conversation, okay? We're talking about you wanting a man who is tolerant, who regulates his emotions, who also knows how to manage your emotions. But you're also talking about a man who knows how to navigate his sensitivities and everything else when it comes to that. But you have to consider that an emotionally intelligent man is good at cutting people off when he sees that your sensitivities bring too much reactivity. When he sees that you cannot regulate your emotions. When he sees that you have a low tolerance. This type of man that you are asking for is a man who will walk you out the door in a heartbeat if he feels like you are disrupting his peace. If he feels like there's any level of disrespect, because there's a lot that comes with emotional intelligence. So if you asking for that, you got to come with the same level of emotional intelligence as well. Okay? That comes with a number of factors. So if you are a woman who knows that even though you may be sensitive to certain things like criticism, rejection, because you're not always going to be accepted. Sometimes he's going to bounce back, and sometimes he's going to say, "I don't agree with your opinion." Sometimes he's going to say, "I don't like those thoughts." Sometimes he's going to say, "I don't like the way you speak to me." If you're not ready for that, Don't be asking for an intelligent man.
Yo, I love how when real women teach these modern women the truth about men. All of these modern women say that they want a man to be like this or be like that until they find out that that man is not gonna tolerate their bad behavior and attitude. A man like this is gonna cut her out in a heartbeat if she's not adding value to his life. And shout outs to this woman, she broke that down perfectly.
She wanted me to help her with her cardio, so I told her that she smells like my ex today. Hey, look what we got. Hey, we were running for 20 minutes straight, y'all. Come on, baby, pick up the speed. Pick up the speed. Pick it up. There we go. Come on, my ex look better than you. She got a fat ass than you. She look better than you. Come on. Slow ass.
Why is it when a man cheats, he's a cheater, but when a woman cheats, it's because she's not satisfied?
If you cheat, you're a cheater, if you're a man or a woman.
I mean, like, it's not black or white, but it has been statistically proven that women cheat for different reasons as opposed to men. For men, it's more like sexual gratification, and for women, it's more like emotional gratification. But both are not true and not honest with each other, and that's really what matters, just, I guess, like, communication in general.
Is it possible to have equality without equal accountability?
Oh, no. Yeah, no.
How can men and women ever be equal if relationships have double standards?
I would say it's impossible.
Why is it when men do wrong, it's men's fault, but when women do wrong, it's society's fault?
I think women just try to put the blame on other people. That's something that, like, I find myself working on a lot because I do see it a lot.
Can you think of any problems in society that aren't blamed on men?
Girls, make sure your vibrator and your taser are different colors.
Granny, what the fuck?
The moment I knew she was gonna be my sister-in-law.
Like literally fucking nothing. Nothing.
I had two guys call in. They work at DNA testing centers. One guy had to quit. One guy still works there. He told me 40% of the children are not the man's child. 40%. He said 40%.
Somebody call
and
Maury.
it's usually
make DNA testing
it's two
mandatory.
It's two scenarios. It's where the woman, the person's getting a DNA test because the woman claims that is their child. Turns out it's not. The other one is where the parent is on a deathbed and makes a confession, or they need a liver transplant, blood transfusion, and the blood type. There's no way that can actually be the father. So then they find out that because of medical reasons. You mean that's not my father? Then the father finds out from that way. He said it took such a toll on him that he could no longer do it because he would be sitting on the phone counseling the men and the grown children who these women falsely accuse. We see it on Maury, we see it on paternity court, but yet we say men need to be held accountable.
Man, this is like parental fraud, and it needs to be punishable by law. Man, society needs to hold these modern women accountable for their own actions. And I said this in an earlier video. I think that DNA test should be mandatory at birth in this day and age, so it can be added to the birth certificate. And shout outs to Melanie for exposing the truth about these modern women.
Married?
Yes.
You're cheating on your husband?
Yeah, Vegas. It's Vegas, baby. We're both married.
Are you cheating on your husband in Vegas?
Absolutely not.
Just heard.
Maybe.
Is she?
She's cheating on her husband in Vegas.
Wow. Facts. How many times you cheating on your husband?
You right now. Yeah, you are kind of hot. You are, yeah.
You got a ring on your finger, though.
You did good. Look, who wants a man with no money? Nobody. Find a man with money.
That was fun. I'll text you.
What the? How do you know how to do that?
Hey, babe, you know what to do with me when I die? When I die, have me cremated. Put my ashes in the chili and then eat me so I can tear that up one more time.
That's disgusting. Do you want to win £5? Oh, do me more. You just have to make me laugh. You have 15 seconds.
Doctor, I feel like a pig. How long you felt that? For about a week!
Okay, it's yours. It's yours. How did he make that noise?
Someone who does not like men at all. Like, not one bit.
Sometimes I draw pictures of the dating pool and I illustrate why you should not drop things like this into it, and people go, well, why should I care? This is why. Watch it again.
Yeah. Hey, Jake, how many genders are there?
There's 3. Male, female, and mentally ill.
What do you think about getting back together after infidelity?
It's different for men and women. When a man forgives a female, she can't respect you the same way. You've got to remember, we like alpha men. Alpha men don't accept promiscuity. What happens when you accept a woman back? A part of her will always feel like you're weak and you don't have the willingness to walk away, because there's nothing that can push a man to walk away more than infidelity. And if that didn't do it, nothing will. So now she's lawless because your masculinity is depleted. And the other thing is, the man loses his masculinity. He starts to hate himself for not being able to walk away. She's going to beg and say, please forgive me, but the reality is, we don't want the man that forgives us. We really don't. We want the man that says, you had your chance, it's been a pleasure, I wish you the best, because that's the man we respect.
When she says you're just friends but didn't bring any money.
Yeah, don't be paying boyfriend prices for friend zone rates. She's a feminist, yeah? But not when it comes time to pay.